a lot of craziness going on right now. And I want to make sure that we talk with you guys, let you guys know what's going on, and then talk with some people. I have a lot of people sending me messages tonight and today that are a lot of concern. They see the prices, they see large dips in the market, a lot of issues right now in the space when it comes to confidence. Is Ethereum going to switch? That kind of stuff. With the merge is, there's all the memes from ETH Denver. You got Russia in the news with creating all kinds of drama with what's going on there. And you just got a really down market right now. So I wanted to have a talk with you guys because I know a lot of people freak out during times like this. And I'm here to calm you, my dudes. Just take a breath and, understand kind of the bigger things at play. You'll feel a lot better if you focus on the things you can control, if you personally control, which is your sphere of influence. The things I work on right now in this type of a situation is things that I know I can maintain and update control in general. Like I should have these GPUs right here in a machine right now. I can control that. If crypto, the down cycle guy has you down, look at quick wins personally, what you can do. Like, cleaning something, taking a wife out, something like that. Like just take your mind off of it. Know that the reason what got you in this space, the innovation, the opportunity, the growth, none of those fundamentals have changed, right? People are still building. People are still looking for the future in and around the crypto space. So the ebb and flow of that market is, trying to shake you out. So just be conscious of that. People get lost in that because they get emotional. So don't get emotional in it. Sleep on it. I mean, the amount of calls I've gotten at least 2 calls today that I know were for this particular reason. I did not take a couple calls that I knew were probably for the market being way down and people panicking. And I was like, I think we need to get on and just, how do I deal with, short-term volatility down to, 50%, 60% lows of all-time high. And then what's it look like? And the first check I look at is, did anything fundamentally change? First question. Did anything fundamentally change? Or is this just, the speculation going up and down? Nothing's physically changed. Bitcoin hasn't been broken. It hasn't had any kind of issues like that. If anything, there's more expansion. There's massive amounts of teams. There's huge amounts of adoptions all over the world. Okay, that's good. Anything else change? Anything else that would cause it? Well, there's geopolitical issues that shake out some people. There's panic selling that happens. People that sit there and flip open every day and look at their Coinbase and see that number go down. And then they're just like, stop the bleeding them out. And then they sell. I've had family members do that, where they're real proud when it goes way up, and then they'll be the first to sell it when it's halfway down. And I'm just like, what are you guys doing? Don't do that. And then it drops a little more, and they're like, hey, I got out, at least got some of my money back. And I'm like, now take that money and buy it back for you can at least get some of your yield back, right? You got to look at the basics. You got to look at the fundamentals. And then you start to get inspired of like, wait a minute here, I can buy it for half off. When I was super excited when it was 55,000 raising to 60, and I bought more, and everybody was just stacking sats and buying more and showing all their Twitter things of how they're buying at 55 and 60,000. I want to see 55. I want to see $36,000 buys. I want to see that, right? That's the kind of stuff that we're looking at, right? Of show me when it's the lowest point that you're in there and you're just not buying the hype, right? Because the fundamentals of what we're doing, what this space does, and where things are going to go when it comes to cryptocurrency, being a fundamental paradigm shift of technology, it's just, in my opinion, I'm not telling you that it's my time in this space. I look at it as this is inevitable that it's going to be the foundation when it comes to, core value of what we consider as value, because you have all these participants upholding the security of it, because not any one country can shut it down, because it has the immutability for that in a world that is a lot of fake news. So that's its fundamentals. That hasn't changed. So when I look at $36,000 price point, doesn't freak me out. Makes me want to call people and say, hey, this is the opportunity you're looking for when you were trying to buy it at 55,000. Not, buy it on the, when it recovers and like things happen and we're looking at 36 and we're like, hey, we're back up to 44. Haha, that was a short lived, dip, oh darn. And it's like nobody bought, but guess what? Somebody did to push it back up to 45, 46. So just understand those dynamics. Understand when you're watching and listening to people of what they're telling you and why they're telling you it. And then, take that internally and see if it fits your mold. Also, sidebar, for the folks that are GPU miners, start looking at Facebook Marketplace. If this holds over like the next week or so at this price point, there's going to be some capitulation because there's a lot of fair weather folks that kind of mine for a little bit and don't feel comfortable with it, and it's not even that they do it for a little bit and they're like, oh, this isn't getting the profit I want. Some folks just realize it's hard. I mean, I picked up some GPUs recently from a person that's local, and they're just like, man, I tried. It wasn't for me. There's just too much to it. Didn't understand it. Watched a lot of hours of videos of people trying to show me how to do it, and it just wasn't for me. And, was able to pick up some GPUs. And he picked them up secondhand too. So it wasn't even like it was a bad deal. It was like a good deal, and he got a good deal and paid it forward. So if you're looking for GPUs, this is also a time to start looking.
Decentralization is one of the most important factors in a global cryptocurrency network. Bitcoin's proof of work functions due to the exceptional security provided by the miners of the network. Today's sponsor is Compass Mining, a company with a customer-focused experience providing a tailored approach to purchasing, hosting, or even an at-home option, allowing anyone the opportunity to participate. If this interests you, head over to compassmining.io.